another build of cottage living. We're gonna be diving on into Nettle Lane with a cute couple lives. I've decided to bulldoze a lot, bulldoze the terrain, and see what type of a more modern cottage living home, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Let's just dive into the build and see what happens. So I definitely love this lot look and the lighting. It has like a really good feel. I'm not gonna worry too much about like a budget per se. I just have like a thought process of how I want it to kind of look. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I always have a thought process of how I would like it to look. I'm just kind of like vibing and seeing like how it's gonna work. Of course, every single time I start a build, I'm always like super nervous of how it's gonna work with doing the lot, because you know the lot's scary, but that's okay. We're gonna make a lot of magic happen with this. I think we will. It's tricky though. There we go. I'm excited to see how we're gonna do this. What do I want to do? I want to do platforms on the top, I think, right? And then we're actually gonna go do 3 floors. So get excited for that. I've never done 3 floors before. I feel like that's how I'm gonna add more of a modern kind of pop to living in the country. Might not suit the actual characters themselves, but this is where they're living, and I don't feel like moving them. I'm doing this lot on my LP that's on the channel, so I just kind of want to see what kind of a look I can do with mashing those two like styles together. most of my builds go. Windows tend to change and move a little bit as I do the floor plan, but essentially we still have our modern barn on this side, or our barn on this side, with a little bit more of a modern twist attachment, which basically we went with the beautiful Machino windows. I just felt like in the countryside, having one of these open windows, they do that in the pack. They have a window that's open like this too, that just I think is so pretty. So I kind of want to introduce that a little bit in. We still have to do landscaping. I'm a little bit concerned about how landscaping is gonna work. I think I might do a pond, something over there, and then like my farming, heavy farming here maybe. And then maybe some like florals and trees to match the landscape there. But we'll see. I'm still kind of working my way around. We have to dive into this floor plan. Like, it's going to be a massive floor plan, something I've not really done as well. Usually I stick to a little bit more simpler builds. But I was doing it, and I was just like, no, this is like screaming something that I would normally do. Or not do, but this was like screaming in my head. I was like, no, this is what I want. I want something like massive and huge. So hopefully we can stick to that plan. I'm a little nervous, but like, we can do a few more bedrooms, right? Like, that's the fun part, right? Like, we gotta decide like what's gonna go up here. You know, like I feel like this would be like another vibey zone, and we gotta build stairs. Like, that's gonna be interesting, because let's see, we want some very nice, like these are actually really nice stairs. I don't mind these at all. But like, I'm not the best at like we have to have this kind of feature, right? Where it's like, what is this? Up, up, up. Let's see. How is this gonna work in our house? Like, who knows? Because where does this go? This goes to here. And then we just need one more to go straight up, I would think, right? Like, too bad you can't just kind of like go. Yeah, I've already challenged myself enough trying to, and that doesn't even go there. So I'd have to move it one full block over, or on this side, right? Will that work? Yeah, that will go at least into there. So we'll play around with this a little bit just to kind of see, like, do we want it to be that complicated or do we not? We're gonna start upstairs here for the kind of build, I guess you could say. I know I bit off a little bit more than I could chew, to a degree. It's a lot of work, but I feel like right about this, I think. I was wanting this to be a bedroom, but the more and more I'm up here, I'm like, ooh, it might be too small to be a bedroom. Because I'd like a double bed, you know? I want a double bed to go in here. And I want it to be, like, quite fun and luxurious. But I don't know, because we have the sliding doors in the back. I just don't want, like, maybe it's not going to work exactly how I want it to work. No, we're not having it in the middle. I'd have to do this here. Change where the stairs come. Too bad, I really like the concept here. I can't believe I've done this whole build so far without BB move objects on. Like, wowzers. What a difference that makes. I mean, we can definitely just put it in the corner. I feel like if we do that, I want to move this over. And then there's going to be, like, no bedside. I feel, I don't want to say overwhelmed, but a little bit in that sense of how, like, I normally have so much, I like that look. I don't want it to be round. Where is the square one? I feel like slightly overwhelmed in terms of the fact that I've chosen, like, that I can do multiple packs, right? Where I'm, like, not too concerned about what packs I'm using. That looks nice. And I want, like, a bench of some sort Let's go here. We're gonna go to Comfort Baby. I don't know what my phone's doing down there, but because I've like sort of limited and not limited myself with packs, it makes it obviously a little bit more tricky to like get a good where's that? Like a weird bench. To get a good build per se. Oh, that is so pretty. Now that you can't get a good build with all these packs, but I'm not used to them. So I'm just like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? So that's becoming tricky, of course, but I want to get like some type of bench that's gonna look really good here. I know I can use what I normally use. Ooh, this is actually a good, this is what I want. Ooh, that's too... Basically a little spot where you can kind of get yourself set up for the day, you know? You know? And we can have some shoe clutter. Too bad this alt placement wasn't just a little bit easier to do. And I guess we should be thankful that we can do it. And then just around the side here as well. That's what you're going to be doing. We need to choose flooring and wallpaper. It's all sorts of crazy, but hopefully we can get the rest going really well. Essentially, we're going to have like outdoor living space here. We got our main bedroom upstairs. Down here, I've kind of done some placeholders. So we're going to have another bathroom here, another bedroom per se here, and then we're going to have like our kitchen upstairs. And then downstairs is going to be the big family living room with another bathroom and office. Open entrance way here. And then I'm still slightly figuring out what we're going to do in this space. Just because it's so big, but I don't really want to shrink it much. Then you take a look of it on the outside. I like how it looks. Like, I could maybe shrink it by 1. And still be okay with how it looks. And then maybe it's not going to be so wide. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. And then, of course, there's landscaping to do. It's a big project for Mr. Ernie J, but I'm ready for it. I really like how the outside looks so far. The outside, I think, is looking really good. So, I'm excited for that part of the build. Hopefully, we can get the rest sorted out really well, though. Well, there you have it. One of my biggest builds I've ever done. I think it's like $90,000 when I put up on the gallery. It took me a couple days to do. You know, just bear with me, be nice, because I'm new to building. But I really wanted to, like, I think these lots and this game really challenges you to, like, make, if you are a builder or trying to build and wanting to do builds for your gameplay, I think it really challenges you to do different builds and bigger builds. Mainly because a lot of the lots are so big. But I really wanted to kind of dive on in, do this modern spin mix with the barn. I really hope it worked out and played the way I wanted. It does make me nervous doing these types of builds with landscaping. But I think I did a pretty good job. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and let me know down below what you thought of my build. Ernie J's out of here for now. Bye.